Hello and welcome to Aberdeen, South Dakota for Day 3 of the Class A State Tournament. And coming up, we've got the Consolation Championship that will be played between the number 6 seeded Sioux Valley Cossacks and the number 5 seeded Beresford Watchdogs. Appreciate you tuning in here throughout the weekend as it's been a busy one here in Aberdeen. I'm Zach Spear on 5 Stars streaming on YouTube and Fox Sports Radio as it's officially the final day in Aberdeen, but we've still got a couple of games yet as I'll have coverage of this consolation game as well, the Consolation Championship, I should say, and the state championship later with the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies taking on the Dakota Valley Panthers. Big thank you to all of our sponsors of these broadcasts for Beresford as we couldn't make these happen without you. Those sponsors include Eastway Auto, Jensen Insurance, Olson's Ace Hardware, Burt's Bar and Grill, Muller Auto Parts, First Dakota, and Sunshine Foods. For the Watchdogs, the higher seed in this one, so their team taking the third baseline dugout, and for Sioux Valley onto the first base dugout. Should be in for a good one. It is the 5 and the 6 seed, and you know, numbers show that if the closer the seed should be a good game for sure, and we'll see if the Watchdogs can close out the season here with a victory as the 5 seed against the 6 seed. Kind of exactly what you'd maybe expect in the Consolation Championship. And the Watchdogs coming off a victory yesterday as they took down the number 1 seeded Madison Lady Bulldogs, who just fell in the 7th place game to the Lennox Orioles. A look at the entire Class A state tournament. On day 1, Madison fell to Elk Point Jefferson 3-1. That was the 8-1 seed in an upset with Elk Point Jefferson taking down Madison. And then in the second slotted game, the number 4 ranked West Central team defeated number 5 Beresford 2-0. Into the afternoon games on day 1, Tri-Valley as the 2 seed defeated Lennox, who's the 7 seed. Your final score in that one was 13-4. And in the final game on day 1, Dakota Valley topped Sioux Valley 7-2. Then yesterday on the consolation side of the bracket, Madison fell to Beresford as Beresford took them down 4-1, your final score. And then Sioux Valley, a big win over the Lennox Orioles, the final score 15-5. And yesterday on the championship side of the bracket, Elk Point Jefferson continues the Cinderella run as the 8th seed as they defeated number 4 West Central 7-4. And in the final game of the day yesterday, Dakota Valley topped Tri-Valley. That's the 3 seed over the 2 seed. Your final score 10-6. And, of course, in the 7th place game, I don't have the exact score, but I did see Lennox was able to defeat Madison. So Lennox placing 7th in Class A state, Madison placing 8th. Moments away, we've got the Beresford Watchdogs taking on the Sioux Valley Cossacks, and that is right here on 5 Stars streaming on YouTube and Fox Sports Radio 1015 AM 1570. We'll step aside for a moment. When we return, hopefully we'll have our starting lineups and first pitch coming up not too far out.
Hello, this is Carla from Burt's Sports Bar and Grill in Beresford. Join us for lunch today. We have daily specials 5 days a week, or you can order your favorites from our menu. Burt's Sports Bar and Grill features lots of sandwiches choices. People rave about our appetizers and say our burgers are the best around. So come and join us for lunch today. We would love the company. Burt's Sports Bar and Grill, Beresford, where quality customer service is number 1.
Finance your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and pay as little as $89 a month. Eastway Auto in Beresford is offering some great incentives right now on Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Up to $1,000 rebates on the purchase of 2025 models or up to $500 on the purchase of 2026 Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Or choose interest-free financing up to 60 months with qualified credit. Yes, it's a great time to buy your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and save at Eastway Auto in Beresford.
Hi, I'm Skylar Block, and I'm honored to announce that I'll be stepping into the role of branch manager at the First Dakota National Bank in Beresford. Beresford has always been a community built on relationships, trust, and hard work, and I'm excited for the opportunity to continue serving our customers, supporting local businesses, agriculture, and helping our community grow for years to come. Go Watchdogs.
First Dakota National Bank, Beresford, South Dakota. See them for all of your banking needs. Member FDIC. Jensen Insurance in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls is an independent insurance agency. They represent many different companies, which is important because it allows you to choose the very best insurance at the most competitive price. Jensen Insurance is proud they selected Auto Owners Insurance as one of their carriers because Auto Owners is very competitive and they provide some of the best coverage on the market. Jensen Insurance and Auto Owners, ready to go to work for you, with locations in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls.
And back to the field we go, as this is Field D on the Players Softball Complex in Aberdeen, South Dakota. The Consolation Championship just moments away between the 5 and the 6 seeds as the Beresford Watchdogs. Some stats throughout the tournament, as in Game 1 in the loss to West Central, your final score 2-0. Here are your individual stats for the Watchdogs. They put up no runs off of 4 hits, 3 errors in the field, but left 7 on base. They had runners, just unfortunately couldn't bring them across. And that one, Reese Olson went 0 for 4 at the plate. Harley Koth was 0 for 3 at the plate. Ivy Kaiser went 1 for 3, hitting a double late in the game. And Riley Lorvik, 1 for 3. She reached off a single and then an error as well. Taven Tiedemann went 1 for 3 with a single. Harper Olson was 0 for 2 with a walk. Kate Dagan went 1 for 2 with a single, as well as she was walked in her first at bat. Kennedy Merrigan was 0 for 3. And Ashlyn Olson went 0 for 2. And then just yesterday, as the Watchdogs took on the Madison Lady Bulldogs in a victory where the Watchdogs put up 4 runs off of 5 hits, no errors in the field, and left 6 on base. In that game, Reese Olson went 0 for 4. Taven Tiedemann went 1 for 4 with a double. Ivy Kaiser was 0 for 4. Riley Lorvik had a very nice day, going 1 for 1 with a double, and was also walked 3 times. Kate Dagan went 1 for 4 with a single, also reached off of an error. Harley Koth went 1 for 2, hitting a single, also reached off of a walk. Brindley Money went 0 for 2 at the plate, but did lay down a sac bunt. Gwen Traxler was 0 for 2, reaching both on a walk and an error. And Harper Olson in the 9 spot batted 1 for 2 with a single hit and also laid down a sacrifice bunt. Brindley Moaning pitched all 7 innings, and what a day it was for her. 7 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, no walks, and just 1 run given up. It was a very impressive showing for Moaning in yesterday's game, and she was a large part of the reason why the Watchdogs were able to pull off the victory. Coming up here, we have got the Watchdogs and the Cossacks, as it's nearly game time. The Cossacks in their navy blue jersey and pants, trimmed out in yellow, and for the Watchdogs, all white jersey and pants trimmed out in purple, as it's time for your starting lineups here on the field. We'll open with the visitors on the scoreboard as the lower seed, the number 6 Sioux Valley Cossacks. They're coached by Tatum Sonnenberg. Leading things off will be the center fielder, number 12, Cassidy Smith. On deck, the third baseman, wearing number 26, Morgan Lemmy. The third hitter in the lineup, the shortstop, number 6, McKinley Schwab. And the cleanup hitter for Sioux Valley, the left fielder, number 10, Zoe Hemestead. In the circle for the Cossacks, number 27 is Abby Axtell. Hitting 6 behind home plate, number 13 is Amelia Jacobson. The designated player for Sioux Valley, number 31, Audrey Morano. She's followed by the right fielder, number 5, Shelby High. And to round off Sioux Valley's batting lineup, the first baseman, number 9, Zaylee Lanchin. Also playing the field as the second baseman in flex, number 7, Lila Benson. The reserves for the Cossacks are number 4, Quinn Jacobson. Number 8, Collins Howell. Number 16, Emma Hansen. Number 19, Hayden Santama. Number 20, J.C. Olson. And number 23, Cameron Eaker. Now the starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the number 5 seeded Beresford Watchdogs, coached by Matt Storrow. Leading things off will be the center fielder, number 20, Reese Olson. On deck, the left fielder, number 1, Taven Tiedemann. Behind home plate catching, batting third, number 24 is Ivy Kaiser. And the cleanup hitter for the Watchdogs, the first baseman, number 28, Riley Lorvik. She's followed by the designated player, number 15, Kate Dagan. After her, the second baseman, number 14, Harley Koth. Hitting 7th in right field is number 13, Kennedy Merrigan. At shortstop, wearing number 4, Harper Olson. And to round off the Watchdogs batting lineup, the third baseman, number 2, Ashlyn Olson. Also in the field pitching, and the flex player, number 8, Brindley Moaning. The reserves for the Watchdogs include number 10, Gracie Ebert. Number 11, Brielle Bidney. Number 12, Gwen Traxler. Number 16, Kendra Ellis. Number 17, Julia Kinney. And number 23, Jordy Weiland. And one more, 25, Harper Johnson. The Watchdogs will take to the field first. The Cossacks at the plate first for a chance to score. We'll step aside for the final time here during this pregame. When we return, it's the Consolation Championship in Class A State Softball.
Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford, is independently owned and operated. Brad and his staff takes pride in their customer focus with a passion for delivering excellence in everything they do. Doing things right is the motto at Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford. See them for premier products and service. Muller Auto Parts, a proud supporter of USD and the Beresford area, delivering the right products to the right place at the right time every day.
Ace is the place to shop for Dad this Father's Day during the Ace Hometown Day Sale June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware Beresford. Every dad loves to grill, and Ace has up to $500 in savings on their grill lineup. Save up to $500 on mowers, and Milwaukee and DeWalt power tools are up to 25% off. The Ace Hometown Day Sale for Dads, June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware Beresford.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Sunshine Foods in Beresford is excited to be a part of Beresford. The residents of Beresford have always been loyal to the community, which is a big reason Sunshine Foods makes Beresford home. You can count on Sunshine Foods for the best deli lunch in town. Sunshine Foods offer fresh produce, top quality meats, always clean surroundings, and a friendly staff. Proud to be a sponsor of the Beresford Watchdogs, Sunshine Foods, Beresford.
And to the field we go. It is officially time for softball here as the first pitch, Brindley Moaning fires it in, and it's fouled off. Leading off for the Cossacks is Cassidy Smith with Morgan Lemmy on deck and McKinley Schwab in the hole. Brindley Moaning, the pitchers, Ivy Kaiser, the catcher, to make up the battery for this Watchdogs defense. On the 0-1, a swing and a miss, as the Consolation Championship officially underway. No balls, 2 strikes here. At the plate, Smith. A wild pitch there from Moaning. A nice job blocking it by Kaiser. 1-2 now your count. Also going on right now, the Class B Consolation Championship. That is also live right now on 5-Star, streaming on YouTube with Gage Ravelette. And a swing and a miss. Moaning gets her first strikeout of the game. Smith goes down swinging, and it brings up Morgan Lemmy to the plate. Brindley Moaning had a heck of a performance yesterday. 7 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, no walks, and gave up just 1 run. We'll see if she can continue that into day 3 here of the state tournament. Moaning winds up, fires it in. The off speed. Did she offer? Yes. 0-1. Morgan Lemmy a little caught by the off speed there. 0-1 the count here, a foul ball. And 0-2 now the count. Coach Sonnenberg getting their hands on it. Who needs a glove anyhow? 0-2 the count. Morgan Lemmy trying to be the first base runner of our game here. Brindley Moaning winds up for the 0-2. Sends it in. It's hit high up. It'll stay in the field of play and over to first base. It's caught by Riley Lorvik. Lorvik pulls it in, and it's a 2-up, 2-down start to this one. McKinley Schwab now at the plate here, the third hitter in the lineup for Sioux Valley. Fresh count, no runners on, 2 out she faces. Moaning fires in a strike, 0-1. She's been good to start this inning. 1 strikeout and a lot of strikes thrown. That one lands short, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike here for Schwab. Offered on the check, and it makes it 1-2 on your count. Kinley Schwab at the plate, Zoe Hemestead on deck. Cossacks an opportunity to score first, but now dealing with 2 outs here and no runners. 1-2, it's fouled off, and now to play it goes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Schwab has fouled off a couple, lofts it up into the air. It's going to be to shallow center field, brought in, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Beresford's defense, a good start to this one. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on base as we send it to the bottom half of the first inning. The Watchdogs, their first time at the plate. Leading things off when we come back is Reese Olson, followed by Taven Tiedemann on deck and Ivy Kaiser in the hole.
Hello, this is Carla from Bert's Sports Bar and Grill in Beresford. Join us for lunch today. We have daily specials 5 days a week, or you can order your favorites from our menu. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill features lots of sandwiches choices. People rave about our appetizers and say our burgers are the best around. So come and join us for lunch today. We would love the company. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill, Beresford, where quality customer service is number one.
Finance your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and pay as little as $89 a month. Eastway Auto in Beresford is offering some great incentives right now on Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Up to $1,000 rebates on the purchase of 2025 models, or up to $500 on the purchase of 2026 Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Or choose interest-free financing up to 60 months with qualified credit. Yes, it's a great time to buy your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and save at Eastway Auto in Beresford.
Half an inning in, and we are scoreless as the Watchdogs their first plate appearance of the game. Reese Olson to lead things off with Taven Tiedemann on deck and Ivy Kaiser in the hole. Olson, the center fielder who just brought in that third out to wrap up the top half of the first. Abby Axtell will be pitching away here as a hard hit grounder shot over to first, unassisted ground out. That one was a laser beam at Zaylee Lanchin. No problem, though. Knocks it down, touches first. 1 up, 1 down. Taven Tiedemann now at the plate. As I was saying, Abby Axtell, the pitcher for the Cossacks, and Amelia Jacobson behind home plate catching. Swing and a miss on the first offer, 0-1 the count. And Tiedemann now fouls it up, and it's going to stay in territory off of the glove of Jacobson, and new life here for Tiedemann. An opportunity for 2 outs there, and now 0-2 the count instead of the second out. Tiedemann will be forced to protect the plate. Axtell trying to eye in on her first strikeout of the game. The windup and pitch. A grounder, it gets through into left field, and Tiedemann takes advantage. A single into left field, and we've got our first base hit of the game. Now at the plate, it's Ivy Kaiser, has a runner on first, 1 out, she faces. They take off for second, and Tiedemann will reach safely as Jacobson had a hard time corralling that one in. 0-1 now the count. But a runner on second for Ivy Kaiser, the catcher here for the Watchdogs at the plate. A big cut at that one, misses 0-2. 0-2 the count. That one's sent in high, ball one. One ball, two strikes here. Axtell winds up, fires it in, a hard hit line drive, but it's fouled off the bat of Kaiser. Count will stay the same. One and two the count, one out and a runner on second here at the plate, Ivy Kaiser. And this one is hit up. A chance for it, and Axtell gets it. And now a takeoff for third. No one was there. So reaching safely is Taven Tiedemann, and that's just a smart heads-up play. Riley Lorvik at the plate here, the cleanup hitter for Beresford. An RBI chance and a chance to put her team up on top. First in this one. First one finds its way to the zone, 0-1. And a line drive up the middle. The Watchdogs will take an early lead here off the RBI single for Lorvik. 1-0, Watchdogs on top. Kate Dagan at the plate here. Has a runner on first, 2 outs. She faces on deck is Harley Koth, and standing on first right now with Riley Lorvik after an RBI single. Wind up here, and it's hit up over towards third in foul territory. It's brought in, and out number 3 after our first complete inning. It's 1-0. Beresford leads off of 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We send it now to the top of the second inning. Sioux Valley at the plate with a run to get back.
Hi, I'm Skylar Block, and I'm honored to announce that I'll be stepping into the role of branch manager at the First Dakota National Bank in Beresford. Beresford has always been a community built on relationships, trust, and hard work, and I'm excited for the opportunity to continue serving our customers, supporting local businesses, agriculture, and helping our community grow for years to come. Go Watchdogs.
First Dakota National Bank, Beresford, South Dakota. See them for all of your banking needs. Member FDIC. Jensen Insurance in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls is an independent insurance agency. They represent many different companies, which is important because it allows you to choose the very best insurance at the most competitive price. Jensen Insurance is proud they selected Auto Owners Insurance as one of their carriers because Auto Owners is very competitive and they provide some of the best coverage on the market. Jensen Insurance and Auto Owners, ready to go to work for you, with locations in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls.
And on the field, things moving quick. 0-1 the count after a swing and a miss from Zoe Hemestead, who leads things off for the Cossacks, with Abby Axtell on deck and Amelia Jacobson in the hole. Brindley Moaning fires in the next one. It's fouled off for a quick 0-2 count. And Moaning just as accurate as can be. Seems like she fires nothing but strikes. Oh, to the count here, and the off-speed lands well in front of the plate for ball 1. The next one, Moaning sends in low. 2-2 now the count. Work to do for Hemestead with 2 strikes on her. She'll be forced to protect the plate as she leads off as the cleanup hitter for Sioux Valley. Next one is sent up high. Count is now full. It was 0-2. Now 3 straight balls thrown from Brindley Moaning. Almost feels like the announcer's curse after I just said throwing nothing but strikes. The 3-2, a swing and a miss. Moaning gets strikeout number 2. In the circle to start both innings. She's gotten them swinging. Abby Axtell now at the plate. A pitcher's duel here. Sits on the first pitch. Just misses high, ball one. The 1-0 count, one out here, no runners on, off speed, and I believe again low. Moaning right now on those off speeds, trying to get it up just a little bit to cross the plate, but as of right now, it's just landing a little short. 2-0 the count here for Axtell at the plate. Sits on one and strike one. Two balls, one strike, in and out. No runners on here. Abby Axtell at the plate with Amelia Jacobson on deck. A swing and a miss there as Moaning trying to find her rhythm yet again. 2-2. Top of the second inning, Watchdogs lead it 1-0 and currently playing the field with one out. And the pitch, another strikeout here for Moaning. Brindley Moaning doesn't seem to be fatigued at all on day 3 of this state tournament, as she's picked up 3 strikeouts already. Amelia Jacobson now to the plate here. No runners on, 2 out she faces. For the Cossacks, it's been 5 up, 5 down, looking for that first base runner. And a slow dribbler as Moaning able to pick it up and flip it out of her glove in one swing of her glove. And that wraps it up. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on base. The Watchdogs hang on to their 1-0 lead after the top of the second. When we return, Harley Coate to lead things off here for the Beresford Watchdogs.
Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford, is independently owned and operated. Brad and his staff takes pride in their customer focus with a passion for delivering excellence in everything they do. Doing things right is the motto. At Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford, see them for premier products and service. Muller Auto Parts, a proud supporter of USD and the Beresford area, delivering the right products to the right place at the right time every day.
Ace is the place to shop for Dad this Father's Day during the Ace Hometown Day Sale June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware Beresford. Every dad loves to grill, and Ace has up to $500 in savings on their grill lineup. Save up to $500 on mowers, and Milwaukee and DeWalt power tools are up to 25% off. The Ace Hometown Day Sale for Dads, June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware Beresford.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
1.5 innings in, it's the Beresford Watchdogs leading 1-0 over Sioux Valley. Bottom of the second here, Harley Coate to lead off for the Watchdogs. Kennedy Merrigan on deck and Harper Olson in the hole. Abby Axtell, the first pitch of this inning. Fires in a strike, 0-1. So a quick lead here for Beresford as they look to extend it. Swing and a miss, 0-2. We've got 3 strikeouts in this game already, all coming from the Cossacks batting lineup. Watchdogs trying to keep up their no strikeouts. The 0-2, and it's hit into left field. A nice piece of the bat, but it's caught. And the play made by Zoe Hemestead. Brings up Kennedy Merrigan to the plate here. She faces 1 out, no runners on here. She's the 7th hitter in the lineup for the Watchdogs, and her first plate appearance here of the day. They swing on the first pitch, 0-1. She trails in the count now. A 1 now, 0-2 as that's fouled straight back off of the bat of Merrigan. So Kennedy Merrigan, we saw in the first game at the plate, did not see her last game yesterday in the lineup. She'll hit it up, high up, and that over towards third base and pulled in for out number 2. Catch made by the shortstop, McKinley Schwab. So 2 up, 2 down now here for the Watchdogs, and it brings up Harper Olson to the plate. 2 outs, no runners on as the last 6 hitters in this game have all been out. 0-1 the count. Wind up the pitch. Low in the dirt. 1-1 we're even up at. If you'd also like to watch the Class B Consolation Championship, Gage Ravelette live on the call right now, as that's also on 5 Star streaming on YouTube. And right now Harper Olsen is trying to say it skimmed her, and she will not be granted first base. Umpire says nope, just ball 2. So 2-1, we resume. Olsen a grounder off the glove at third, and the recovery. They've got her. What a play by Sioux Valley's defense. A great answer, as initially it bounced off the glove of Morgan Lemmy, but she got back on it quick, fired it over, and a nice one to first, and it is a 5-3 put away. 3 up, 3 down. No errors, none left on base as we stay at 1-0. Watchdogs lead after our first 2 complete innings of action.
Sunshine Foods in Beresford is excited to be a part of Beresford. The residents of Beresford have always been loyal to the community, which is a big reason Sunshine Foods makes Beresford home. You can count on Sunshine Foods for the best deli lunch in town. Sunshine Foods offer fresh produce, top quality meats, always clean surroundings, and a friendly staff. Proud to be a sponsor of the Beresford Watchdogs, Sunshine Foods, Beresford.
Top of the third inning here. It's 1-0. Beresford currently leads Sioux Valley. The Cossacks at the plate now, and Andre Morano to lead us off as the designated player. Shelby High on deck, and Zaylee Lanchin on in the hole. First pitch we see is fouled off. 0-1 the count. Moaning gets sent up for the 0-1 count here. And fires in just a little high. 1-1 the count. And here in Aberdeen today, it's going to be a warm one, a high of 90 degrees. Not a cloud in sight. Sun is shining down. 1-1 the count. It's hit up. It might stay in play, and it's out of play. Bouncing off the Cossacks dugout. It was about a foot from being in play. 1-2 the count. As Morano looks to be the first base runner for her squad here. Shelby High awaits on deck, trying to time up Brindley Moaning. 1-2 the count. It's sent in and just misses low, and not a bad miss there from Moaning. See if you can get her to try and chase. If not, you've got another couple of pitches here to try and get her. 2-2 now the count. On its way, and it's fouled off a dead ball. Either hit Morano or home plate. Your count at 2-2 here. And Moaning claims another one. 4 strikeouts here. As all 3 innings, she's opened with a strikeout in the circle, and it brings up Shelby High to the plate. And the first pitch, low and inside, 1-0 the count. The count with an out. And now just a touch high from Moaning. Shelby High at the plate. Zaylee Lanchin on deck and in the hole, the top of the Cossacks lineup. And right down the middle, Moaning sends it. The 2-1 pitch here, a swing and a miss, now 2-2. Moaning has worked her way back into this at-bat. Two balls, two strikes, and out, no runners on, and it's lifted up into shallow right field, a base hit, and Sioux Valley's got a runner on for the first time of the game. Shelby High with the blooper to right field, and it's the first hit of the game for Sioux Valley, third overall. Fresh count here, and a liner that's sent through to left field. The 8th and 9th hitter in Sioux Valley's lineup with back-to-back base hits. Shelby High over to second. Zaylee Lanchin now on first, and an opportunity for the Cossacks. Cassidy Smith now back up to the plate, her second appearance of the day. One out and runners on first and second. 1-0 the count here after that one just outside. Moaning. Winds up. Sends it in, and it's hit up, fouled out of play. One's across the board. It's 1 ball, 1 strike, in and out. Watchdogs lead 1-0. Each team with 2 base hits. On the 1-1, it's low for ball 2. So Watchdogs a little pressure defensively now here for the first time of the game. The 2-1. Smith fouls it off. The 2-2 pitch here, sent well high. Ball 3 count, now full. 1 open base should Moaning walk Smith here. But he certainly would prefer not having bases loaded with 1 out and the second hitter in the opponent's lineup at the plate. The 3-2 on the way from Moaning, ball 4. Shelby High to third, Zaylee Lanchin to second, and Cassidy Smith on first now. That is the first walk for Moaning in about 10 innings of pitching. We'll have a runner in place of Zaylee Lanchin, and in her place will be Quinn Jacobson. So with 1 out, bases loaded, Morgan Lemmy steps up to the plate. A big at bat here for both teams. Cossacks trying to tie it up, possibly take the lead. Watchdogs have not given up a run yet. 0-1 after the swing and miss. The 0-1 count here on the check. They'll say she went in. 0-2 the count. So Lemmy will be forced to protect the plate here, down 0-2 in the count. For Beresford, if it's in the infield, you feel like you've got to send it home. We'll see how the teams play it out. 0-2 the count. Lemmy awaits the pitch, fouls it up, back out of play it goes. She'll see at least one more here. The next 0-2 just misses. 1-2 now the count. It's a perfect spot for an 0-2 pitch. If you get it called, great. If not, you got a couple to miss here. 1-2 the count, and the off speed. It's hit up into the air, into center field. It drops. The Cossacks are going to bring in a run. They're looking for 2, and they take the lead. Shelby High will score. Quinn Jacobson gets in from second. A 2 RBI single for Morgan Lemmy. 2-1. The Cossacks lead for the first time of the game. Runners on first and second here, and 1 out only with McKinley Schwab up to the plate. Flew out to center field earlier in the game, and a line drive right down the baseline. This is going to be extra bases, and it's a ground rule double. It's a ground rule double, so it'll score 1 for the Cossacks. What an answer here by Sioux Valley. After 6 batters up, 6 outs, all of a sudden they lead 3-1. So Cassidy Smith scores. Morgan Lemmy will be moved to third, and McKinley Schwab a ground rule double. 3 runs off of 4 hits here. As for the Watchdogs, time on the field. We'll step aside for a moment. When we return, still a couple of runners on here in the top of the third.
Hello, this is Carla from Bert's Sports Bar and Grill in Beresford. Join us for lunch today. We have daily specials 5 days a week, or you can order your favorites from our menu. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill features lots of sandwiches choices. People rave about our appetizers and say our burgers are the best around. So come and join us for lunch today. We would love the company. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill, Beresford, where quality customer service is number 1.
Finance your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and pay as little as $89 a month. Eastway Auto in Beresford is offering some great incentives right now on Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Up to $1,000 rebates on the purchase of 2025 models, or up to $500 on the purchase of 2026 Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Or choose interest-free financing up to 60 months with qualified credit. Yes, it's a great time to buy your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and save at Eastway Auto in Beresford.
And back to the field, it is the top of the third inning here, and the Cossacks currently leading 3-1 after 3 runs put up all in this inning. Heading into the top of the third, they had 6 up, 6 down. And now at the plate is Zoe Hemestead. And the first pitch you'll see, ball 1. Scooped up behind home plate by Ivy Kaiser. Runners will have to stay put. The 1-0, it's fouled off, makes it 1-1. One ball, 1 strike here at the plate is Zoe Hemestead, the cleanup hitter for the Cossacks. 0 for 1, but she'd love a base hit here. And a grounder towards third. It's picked up. It'll score a run, and an error on the throw. Lemmy scores. Schwab to third, and Hemestead reaches off an error, and that is put the ball in play. Good things will happen. The perfect example of that right there. Still just 1 out. Runners on first and third now. It's 4-1 as a foul ball hit here. Looked like taking off for second was Hemestead. She'll be forced to trot back. Apologize if the scoreboard ever gets behind a little bit with the sunshine. Having to have an umbrella covering all the equipment, so hands are a little full here. Do our best to get that scoreboard update as much as possible. Take off for second, and Beresford will just let her take it. So Hemestead now on second. Pitch was a called strike 2. A swing and a miss, and Moaning, a strikeout here. It's number 5 in the game. Now Amelia Jacobson to the plate. She's the 9th hitter in this inning for Sioux Valley. Runners on second and third, 2 outs she faces. Moaning the first pitch, a grounder. It's fouled off, 0-1 the count. On the count, back up the middle, 2. Moaning it goes, sends it over to first for out number 3. And that wraps up the top of the third, but the Cossacks with 4 runs off of 4 hits, 1 error in the field and 2 left on base. For the first time of the game, Sioux Valley claims the lead. After 2.5, it is 4-1. Cossacks lead the Watchdogs.
Hi, I'm Skylar Block, and I'm honored to announce that I'll be stepping into the role of branch manager at the First Dakota National Bank in Beresford. Beresford has always been a community built on relationships, trust, and hard work, and I'm excited for the opportunity to continue serving our customers, supporting local businesses, agriculture, and helping our community grow for years to come. Go Watchdogs.
First Dakota National Bank, Beresford, South Dakota. See them for all of your banking needs. Member FDIC. Jensen Insurance in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls is an independent insurance agency. They represent many different companies, which is important because it allows you to choose the very best insurance at the most competitive price. Jensen Insurance is proud they selected Auto Owners Insurance as one of their carriers because Auto Owners is very competitive and they provide some of the best coverage on the market. Jensen Insurance and Auto Owners, ready to go to work for you, with locations in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls.
And back to the field, it is the bottom of the third inning here in the Consolation Championship. The Watchdogs trailing to Sioux Valley here early on. And leading things off here for the Watchdogs, the 9th hitter in the lineup in Ashlyn Olson. And the next one finds its way in for a strike. 1-1 the count here. And a grounder sent over to shortstop, fielded cleanly, and the throw will make it in time for an out. So 1 up, 1 down here to open the bottom of the third inning. Ashlyn Olson with the 6-3 ground out, and it's to the top of the lineup for Beresford and Reese Olson to lead things off, or not to lead things off, but fresh count here, no runners on, and over to second. It's hit, could be a hard one. The throw to first doesn't make it in time, and Reese Olson an infield single. So the Watchdogs with their first hit since that first inning, as the last inning was a 3-up, 3-down situation. Sign a bunt, she'll pull back as that one nearly hit her. And at the plate, Taven Tiedemann. One 0 the count, and a line drive shot into left field. The Watchdogs with back-to-back base hits and runners on. Reese Olson and Taven Tiedemann with back-to-back singles, and now 2 runners on here. Runners on first and second, just 1 out here. Ivy Kaiser at the plate, an opportunity for Beresford, and almost looked like Axtell kind of fell on the pitch, but doesn't matter as she'll pick up a strike. 0-1 the count, one out here as this one sent into left center, and a heck of a grab by Sioux Valley. Thought for sure that one was dropping, but center fielder Cassidy Smith, or actually I believe left fielder Zoe Hemestead, what a play. Now the Watchdogs facing 2 outs with a couple of runners on. It's Reese Olson on second, Taven Tiedemann on first, and Riley Lorvik now at the plate. She's 1 for 1 in the game. First pitch she sees is in the dirt, 1-0 the count. Lorvik, the first baseman for the Watchdogs, as now we'll take another ball. 2-0 the count. Two-0 the count here. Axtell sends it in, finds the zone on that one, and now a 2-1 count. Cossacks would love to wrap up this inning with the lead. It would be the first time they lead at the end of an inning in this game, but Lorvik has other plans. A liner to right field. Watchdogs are going to score it here. An RBI single as Lorvik now 2 for 2 on the day. It's 2-4. Three base hits this inning alone for the Watchdogs. 1 run off of it so far, and Kate Dagan at the plate. And just taking second with ease will be Riley Lorvik. Pitch was in, called for a strike. Lorvik maybe one of the easier stolen bases she's had in a while. 0-1 the count here. And low and inside, 1-1 the count. And we've seen that a lot at this state tournament. 1-3 situations. That throw almost never goes down to second. Dagan at the plate and hits it up, and it's out of play. 1-2 now the count. Sioux Valley a chance to send it to the 4th inning here with a 2-run lead. It's 4-2, Cossacks on top. 1-2 the count. Dagan trying to score some more runs here for Beresford. A hard hit grounder, that's going to get through to left field. It's a 1-run game. The bats are rolling in the 3rd inning for both sides here. It's 3-4. They've got another 1-3 situation, and you can probably guess that base is as good as stolen. 6 hits for the Watchdogs now in the game. And yep, stolen base there at second for Dagan as Harley Koth at the plate. And she's got a ball 1. Chance to tie it up here for the Watchdogs and possibly take the lead if this 2-out rally continues. And it will continue. Watchdogs are going to tie it up, and they'll take the lead. A 2 RBI single from Harley Koth. 3 straight base hits for this Watchdogs team. Five to 3, Beresford reclaims the lead. And we are going to have a pitching change, it seems, here in the field as head coach Tatum Sonnenberg will come out, and we'll step aside when we return. Hopefully we'll have all of the updates in the field.
Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford, is independently owned and operated. Brad and his staff takes pride in their customer focus with a passion for delivering excellence in everything they do. Doing things right is the motto at Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford. See them for premier products and service. Muller Auto Parts, a proud supporter of USD and the Beresford area, delivering the right products to the right place at the right time every day.
Ace is the place to shop for Dad this Father's Day during the Ace Hometown Day sale June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware, Beresford. Every dad loves to grill, and Ace has up to $500 in savings on their grill lineup. Save up to $500 on mowers, and Milwaukee and DeWalt power tools are up to 25% off. The Ace Hometown Day sale for dads June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware, Beresford.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
And back to the field, looks like McKinley Schwab is going to be pitching. And I believe Abby Axtell, looks like right now she'll be moving to third. So McKinley Schwab moved in from shortstop. Morgan Lemmy will then be moved to shortstop, and Abby Axtell now at third. So Kennedy Merrigan at the plate here. Her team leads 5-4. She'll be the first to go against McKinley pitching here. As the first one, a swing and a miss. It's McKinley Schwab. As Axtell goes 2 2/3 innings. The one runner on base, if it comes across, will be credited to Axtell. Another miss, 0-2 now the count. And the 0-2 sends it in high, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on first, and it's hit up. It'll stay in the infield over towards second, and it is caught for the third and final out here of our third inning. Lila Benson pulls it in, and it's currently 5-4. Beresford leads this one here after 3 complete innings. 4 runs off of 5 base hits, no errors in the field, and 1 left on base. Coming up the top of the 4th inning, Cossacks back at the plate, leading off for a second straight inning, Audrey Morano when we return.
Sunshine Foods in Beresford is excited to be a part of Beresford. The residents of Beresford have always been loyal to the community, which is a big reason Sunshine Foods makes Beresford home. You can count on Sunshine Foods for the best deli lunch in town. Sunshine Foods offer fresh produce, top quality meats, always clean surroundings, and a friendly staff. Proud to be a sponsor of the Beresford Watchdogs, Sunshine Foods, Beresford.
After 3 complete innings of action, it is 5-4 with the Watchdogs leading the Sioux Valley Cossacks, who are at the plate. Leading off Audrey Morano with Shelby High on deck and Zaylee Lanchin in the hole. It is the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Sioux Valley here. And last time they led off, well, they put up all 4 of their runs in that top of the 3rd inning just moments ago. A lot of runs came across in that 3rd inning. Moaning continues pitching here for Beresford. So we have just the 1 pitching change for Sioux Valley, but Moaning now, ball 2. Two-0 your count here. Moaning winds up and fires it in. A hard hit grounder over to first. Lorvik scoops it up and brings it over. Touches first and gets the first out of our 4th inning as we near the halfway point in this game. No runners on, 1 out. Shelby High at the plate. Takes a called strike 1. And now a foul ball out of play, 0-2. The game, we started about 15-ish minutes behind schedule. It was slated to start at noon, probably closer to 12:15. Not quite 50 minutes old, if that is the case. Low and inside makes it a 1-2 count. And fouled straight back will keep the same count. One ball, 2 strikes and out, and no runners on here, as also going on the Class B Consolation State Championship. And a swing and a miss. That one was bounced up and thrown over to first, as taking off of the swing was Shelby High, but it will be a strikeout and out number 2. Again, the Class B Consolation Championship currently live with Gage Ravelette, also on 5-star streaming on YouTube, as Freeman Mary and Freeman Academy takes on the Redfield Pheasants in the top of the third. The Phoenix lead the Pheasants 4-0. On the first pitch, it's a taken strike one. Zaylee Lanchin at the plate with Cassidy Smith on deck. And a foul ball hit here, 0-2 the count. So an 0-2 count here for Zaylee Lanchin. She's 1 for 1 in today's game, but now has to fight at the plate here. And a swing and a miss. That wraps up this half inning, and we are halfway through the game. 5-4, Beresford leads off of another Brindley Moaning strikeout.
Hello, this is Carla from Bert's Sports Bar and Grill in Beresford. Join us for lunch today. We have daily specials 5 days a week, or you can order your favorites from our menu. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill features lots of sandwiches choices. People rave about our appetizers and say our burgers are the best around. So come and join us for lunch today. We would love the company. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill, Beresford, where quality customer service is number 1.
Out of the 4th inning, halfway through this one, it's a good one, 5-4. Beresford currently leading the Sioux Valley Cossacks. For the Watchdogs, leading us off in this inning will be Harper Olson, followed by Ashlyn Olson on deck and Reese Olson in the hole. So we open with Olson, and, of course, Olson. First up, Harper. McKinley Schwab, who came in relief, now pitching here for Sioux Valley, as Abby Axtell wraps up her day today with 2 2/3 innings pitched with no strikeouts, no walks, and 5 runs given up in total. The 1-0, make it 2-0. The 2-0, and this one hit up and into left center and caught. So a quick out here at the plate for the Watchdogs, and it brings up Ashlyn Olson to the plate. One out, no runners on. Ashlyn Olson a swing and a miss on the first attempt. Watchdogs put up 4 runs in that last inning. That one got away, and a 1-1 count. One and one your count, one out here. At the plate is Ashlyn Olson. No runners on. It's the ninth hitter in the Watchdogs lineup on deck. The top of the order with Reese Olson. Next one comes in high, 2-1 the count. And that one just outside. 3-1 now the count. A hitter's count for Ashlyn Olson. It's when you wonder if it's caught, does that get called a strike? Either way, your count at 3-1. The next one is sent in, and that is called for a strike. Count is now full. McKinley Schwab in this one. Looking for a strikeout here as Beresford has yet to strike out in the game. Payoff pitch, and it's fouled straight back here. Ashlyn Olson trying to be a runner here for the Watchdogs. Another payoff pitch here for McKinley, and it's rung up for strike three. That is the first strikeout for Sioux Valley in the field all day. But a big one here as Reese Olson will now step up, facing 2 outs and no runners on. And thought about it, hung off 1-0. Next one low and away. Take a breath. You're good. Find it. 2-0 your count and a couple of outs. But now McKinley Schwab finds herself down in the count 3-0. The 3-0, and you got to imagine red light here as that one finds the zone for a 3-1 count. Watchdogs trying to start a 2-out rally here. 3-1 now the count. As that misses, ball 4. And a walk here as Reese Olson takes first, and Taven Tiedemann at the plate with a runner on. Tiedemann in this game is 2 for 2. And show sign of bunt pulled back last second. We get a throw down, and on the tag, she's out at second. What a play here by the Cossacks to get Reese Olson on the steal attempt, and we are 4 innings in. No runs off of no hits, no errors, and none left on base. It is 5-4, the Watchdogs lead. Sioux Valley back at the plate when we return, leading things off, Cassidy Smith, the top of the lineup.
Finance your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and pay as little as $89 a month. Eastway Auto in Beresford is offering some great incentives right now on Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Up to $1,000 rebates on the purchase of 2025 models, or up to $500 on the purchase of 2026 Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Or choose interest-free financing up to 60 months with qualified credit. Yes, it's a great time to buy your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and save at Eastway Auto in Beresford.
Hi, I'm Skylar Block, and I'm honored to announce that I'll be stepping into the role of branch manager at the First Dakota National Bank in Beresford. Beresford has always been a community built on relationships, trust, and hard work, and I'm excited for the opportunity to continue serving our customers, supporting local businesses, agriculture, and helping our community grow for years to come. Go Watchdogs.
First Dakota National Bank, Beresford, South Dakota. See them for all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
After 4 complete innings, it's 5-4. Beresford leads Sioux Valley. Cossacks at the plate with Cassidy Smith leading things off. On deck, Morgan Lemmy with McKinley Schwab in the hole. And we'll open with a foul ball, 0-1. So the Watchdogs got off to an early 1-0 lead, now lead by 1 run yet again. But 9 total runs have been put up in this game through 4. Smith over to second base, sends it. It's fielded cleanly, and the throw does make it in time, but tell you what, Cassidy Smith wasn't too far from running that one out. Morgan Lemmy now at the plate with McKinley Schwab on deck. 1 out, no runners on. First pitch, a swing and a miss, maybe a little high on that one. And, you get a hold of one of those, though, it might go a while. Morgan Lemmy trying for base hit number 2 in the game. She is 1 for 2. Now faces a 1-1 count. Moaning sends it in, and a grounder. It's through to left field. Lemmy with a base hit, and it brings up McKinley Schwab to the plate with a runner on. It's the 5th base hit of the game for Sioux Valley here. And McKinley Schwab, who's 1 for 2 as well, the 3rd hitter in the lineup for the Cossacks. And it's hit into deep left center, going back a ways. That one's out of here. A home run to put Sioux Valley on top. That one was crushed by Schwab. A 2-run shot, and it's 6-5 with Sioux Valley in the lead. That one had some distance to it. Across the complex in the Class B Consolation Championship, Freeman leads Redfield 4-1 in the top of the 4th. What a hit, though, by McKinley Schwab into deep left center. And now Zoe Hemestead to try and follow that up. It's hit up and stays in play, but it will drop foul. Oh, 1 your count here. And it finds the lower side of the zone, 0-2. Oh, 2 the count here. Moaning already with 7 strikeouts, looking for her 8th. 1-2 now the count. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, no runners on, and a foul ball out of play it goes. As Zoe Hemestead at the plate. The Cossacks started out the game 7 batters in a row. Every which of one was an out since they've really picked up the pace at the plates. And just outside for Moaning there makes the count 2-2. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Moaning sends it in, a grounder over to shortstop and bobbled. And off the air, Zoe Hemestead will reach. That is the 2nd error of the game now on Beresford. None on Sioux Valley, though. Winner of this game gets 5th place in the state. Loser takes 6th. Abby Axtell at the plate with Amelia Jacobson on deck. And she'll hit it up. It's going to stay right in front as Ivy Kaiser grabs it for the 2nd out of the inning. So Amelia Jacobson at the plate here. 2 out she faces, has a runner on first. First pitch finds its way in for a strike, 0-1. And next one sent and high on the scoreboard here. It shows 2-0. I could have sworn the umpire. And shouted out strike on that first one. I've got 1-1. And now, yep, it is 1-1. At the plate here, Amelia Jacobson works against Brindley Moaning. Has a runner on. Kaiser blocks it forward, and taking second here is Hempstead. That's tough as a catcher when the ball's put into the dirt and the runner's already taken off without knowing that. Just gives the runner such an advantage when you've got to scoop it up or block it and then make your throw. Moaning sends it in, and it's fouled off. 2-2 the count. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Amelia Jacobson looking for her first base hit of the game. And right up the middle, off of the glove of Moaning. She bare hands it, flips it over, and a great play to wrap it up by Brindley Moaning. And we are through 4.5 innings of action. It is 6-5. Sioux Valley currently leads Beresford. 2 runs off of 2 hits, 1 error in the field, and 1 left on base. Entering the bottom of the 5th, the Watchdogs trail 1. Leading things off when we return is Taven Tiedemann.
Jensen Insurance in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls is an independent insurance agency. They represent many different companies, which is important because it allows you to choose the very best insurance at the most competitive price. Jensen Insurance is proud they selected Auto Owners Insurance as one of their carriers because Auto Owners is very competitive and they provide some of the best coverage on the market. Jensen Insurance and Auto Owners, ready to go to work for you, with locations in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls. Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford, is independently owned and operated. Brad and his staff takes pride in their customer focus with a passion for delivering excellence in everything they do. Doing things right is the motto at Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford. See them for premier products and service. Muller Auto Parts, a proud supporter of USD and the Beresford area, delivering the right products to the right place at the right time every day.
Watchdogs at the plate here at 6-5. Sioux Valley leads after 4.5 innings. And Taven Tiedemann to lead things off with Ivy Kaiser on deck. Tiedemann is 2 for 2, and we'll have a swap of the softballs here. Tiedemann looking to stay perfect at the plate here today. First pitch misses, 1-0. The 1-0, it's fouled off from Tiedemann. 1-1, it'll make it. One and one the count here. McKinley Schwab the next one, and a bunt attempt by Tiedemann, and it ends up in the glove of Amelia Jacobson. And that'll bring up Ivy Kaiser to the plate. No runners on, in and out. On deck is Riley Lorvik, and Surprised to see Taven Tiedemann trying to get that bunt down. 2 for 2 on the day. But you try to catch that defense off guard a little bit. Unfortunately, this time she pops it up right back to the catch. First pitch misses low. As it bounces over the plate. Kaiser looking for something to put into play here. Fouls that one off. 1-1 the count now. One ball, one strike, and one out. Kaiser, another foul ball, out of play it goes. One ball, two strikes, in and out here. Kaiser at the plate, takes ball 2. An update in the Class B Consolation Championship. Freeman Marion Freeman Academy leads in the top of the 4th, 7-1. Two the count, and Kaiser lifts it up out of play. Kaiser at the plate. Riley Lorvik awaits on deck, who, by the way, is 2 for 2. Kaiser looking for that first base hit here, facing a 2-2 count. And it's hit up, another chance at it, but Amelia Jacobson couldn't quite track it down in time and counts it 2-2. Another 2-2 pitch on the way, and Kaiser again fouls it off and out of play, and doing everything she can as a hitter, fighting off pitches with 2 strikes against her. McKinley Schwab took over after that bottom of the 3rd inning. She took over just needing to get one out, and since has not given up a run to the Beresford Watchdogs in 1 2/3 innings. And now out of play yet again. Kaiser just continues to fight at the plate.
Keep working her, McKinley.
Well, we're out of softballs here. That's a lot of them have been hit out of here. Count at 2-2. McKinley Schwab, yet again another pitch here in this at bat, and she'll win the battle. She will get Kaiser swinging and pick up her 2nd strikeout. 2 up, 2 down here for the Watchdogs in this inning. It brings up Riley Lorvik to the plate, who's 2 for 2. Both times she drove in runs, won't have an opportunity outside of a home run this time. And that pitch misses just outside. One 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss there from Lorvik. It was a nice cut just under the ball by a bit. The count at 1-1 and comes in just high, 2-1. 2-1 the count here for Riley Lorvik. And takes the next one low. A hitter's count for Lorvik at 3-1. Three 1-year count and a couple of outs, no runners on. Schwab winds up, sends it in, and it'll be a walk for Riley Lorvik as she remains perfect in the game at the plate. A runner on here for the Watchdogs. Lorvik in her last game was 1 for 1 with a double and 3 walks. And before that, 1 for 3. So in the tournament, she's 4 for 6, 3 singles, 1 double, and 4 walks. She's done everything she can, as we do get a courtesy runner. I believe it's Brielle Bidney on first. As stepping up to the plate is Kate Dagan, who's 1 for 2 in the game. First pitch is low, 1-0. So a short stop in the play here. It's 1-0 the count. The 1-0, it's sent in, and she offered, or looked like a pretty good pitch either way, 1-1. The 1-1 here, Kate Dagan works against Schwab. It's low in the dirt, 2-1, blocked forward. A nice job by Amelia Jacobson. Now for the 2-0. A swing and a miss, make it 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. At the plate is Riley Lorvik for the Watchdogs. Bottom of the 5th inning, Beresford trails 6-5. Sioux Valley in the field trying to wrap up this inning with the lead. 2-2, and another strikeout for Schwab. Schwab will take 2 herself in that inning. No runs off of no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base here for the Watchdogs. Our final 2 innings of action on the way. It is a 6-5 lead for Sioux Valley. Leading things off when we return, Audrey Morano.
Ace is the place to shop for Dad this Father's Day during the Ace Hometown Day sale June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware, Beresford. Every dad loves to grill, and Ace has up to $500 in savings on their grill lineup. Save up to $500 on mowers, and Milwaukee and DeWalt power tools are up to 25% off. The Ace Hometown Day sale for dads, June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware, Beresford.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Five innings are through. It's 6-5 with Sioux Valley leading Beresford here in the Class A Consolation Championship. The Cossacks back at the plate here, and leading off will be Audrey Morano with Shelby High on deck, Zaylee Lanshin in the hole. First pitch is sent up high, 1-0 the count. The 1-0 coming up here. And right back up the middle, a base hit here for Audrey Morano. Both teams now with an equal 7 base hits in the game. A runner on first for the Cossacks with Shelby High at the plate. Zaylee Lanshin moves up to on deck. And J.C. Olson will come in to run for Audrey Morano. Shelby High, the right fielder here for the Cossacks. Shows a sign of bunt, pulls it back, pitch was low. On the 1-0, right down the pipe it goes, 1-1. Brindley Moaning just continues to fire in here for Beresford. Lots and lots of innings for her in this state tournament. And showing bunt again, pulls back, but this time it's called for a strike. Now down 1-2 in the count for Shelby High. One and two. That one just outside, gets to the backstop, and runner will advance. J.C. Olson in place of Audrey Morano gets to second. High with a runner in scoring position here. As that one just fouled off. Had it stuck to Kaiser's glove, would have been strike three. Instead, we'll see another 2-2 pitch here coming up with no outs. Two balls, two strikes here. Brindley Moaning sends it in, and a grounder over to third. It's scooped up, the throw to first. An error. The Cossacks are going to score off of this one. That is error number 3 in the game for Beresford now. And Sioux Valley extends their lead to 2. 7-5, they're on top here. And it brings up Zaylee Lanchin to the plate. And I wonder, do we have a change in the lineup? We do. Cameron Eaker is going to get an at-bat here. So Cameron Eaker will get her first at bat of the game here. No outs and a runner on second as the off-speed blocked by Kaiser. 1-0, it'll make the count. And it's hit up and over to shortstop. It'll be caught. So Beresford gets a much-needed first out in this inning, and it brings up the top of Sioux Valley's lineup with Cassidy Smith. One out she faces with a runner on second. First pitch in the dirt, 1-0, it's low. Cassidy Smith at the plate, Morgan Lemmy on deck. Fouls that one off. 1-1, it makes the count. So we'll see if we can get a score update on the Class B Consolation Championship. That one's now 8-1 with Freeman Marion, Freeman Academy leading Redfield. Top of the 5th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cassidy Smith, a grounder just barely fouled off. One and two the count here with an out. Cassidy Smith at the plate against Brindley Moaning. Sits on it, and it just misses ball 2. A good hold, but that is a tough one to hold off on. And a liner over to second, and it bounces out of the glove. Now an error on the throw. The Cossacks looking to take advantage. Cassidy Smith had stopped running. Then all of a sudden, the ball was out of the glove. She still would have been thrown out, but it was an errant throw. So runners on first and third with 1 out, Morgan Lemmy at the plate. And things just kind of falling apart right now for Beresford. And hit up, that's gonna drop into left center. A base hit and an RBI for Morgan Lemmy. That is the second base hit of the inning for the Cossacks and the second run coming across. It's now 8-5. And a timeout on the field as we'll see if Brindley Moaning will continue pitching or not. And it will be a pitching change, so we'll step aside for a moment. When we return, hopefully we'll have all of your updates coming up.
Sunshine Foods in Beresford is excited to be a part of Beresford. The residents of Beresford have always been loyal to the community, which is a big reason Sunshine Foods makes Beresford home. You can count on Sunshine Foods for the best deli lunch in town. Sunshine Foods offer fresh produce, top quality meats, always clean surroundings, and a friendly staff. Proud to be a sponsor of the Beresford Watchdogs, Sunshine Foods, Beresford.
Hello, this is Carla from Bert's Sports Bar and Grill in Beresford. Join us for lunch today. We have daily specials 5 days a week, or you can order your favorites from our menu. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill features lots of sandwiches choices. People rave about our appetizers and say our burgers are the best around. So come and join us for lunch today. We would love the company. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill, Beresford, where quality customer service is number one.
Finance your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and pay as little as $89 a month. Eastway Auto in Beresford is offering some great incentives right now on Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Up to $1,000 rebates on the purchase of 2025 models, or up to $500 on the purchase of 2026 Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Or choose interest-free financing up to 60 months with qualified credit. Yes, it's a great time to buy your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and save at Eastway Auto in Beresford.
And as we return to the field, it will be Riley Lorvik now pitching for Beresford in place of Brindley Moaning, who went 5 1/3 innings. Lorvik came in from first, and taking her place at first, the designated player, Kate Dagan. Top of the 6th inning, and Sioux Valley doing everything they can to try and run away with this game and take the Consolation Championship. (2-0) the count here as McKinley Schwab at the plate. A pitcher's duel here. And she now faces a 3-0 count. (3-0) the count. Lorvik sends it in right back up the middle. Another base hit for the Cossacks. They look to score it, and they will. Make it 9-5. Cassidy Smith brings it in from second. Morgan Lemmy up to second. And McKinley Schwab with a single and an RBI. She is just a triple shy of the cycle. She's got a single, a double, and a home run. And a foul ball here for Zoe Hemestead. Now at the plate here for Sioux Valley, who leads by 4. Their largest lead of the game. The 0-1 count. Lorvik sends it in. High up, 1-1. It makes a count. And a swing and a miss there. Puts Lorvik up 1-2 in the count. And the 1-2 sent in and does not miss by much. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. This one put up and over to first as Dagan in and out of the glove. Another error here for the Watchdogs. Now 5 errors in the field for this Beresford squad. This inning should have been over a while ago here. Nearly every other batter it's been reaching on by an error. And at the plate here, Abby Axtell takes a called strike one, bases loaded, just 1 out here. And it's hit up, a chance for Kaiser to get it. It nearly drops on her head, but she just couldn't seem to find it. And Kaiser doesn't seem quite as amused as maybe some of the crowd about the situation. That's got to be tough. That sun straight up in the sky. I mean, even looking at the field here without shades right now, a little painful almost. So I can't imagine trying to spot the softball straight up in the air. What do you do? 1-2 now the count here for Abby Axtell at the plate. She started pitching now at third base here for her team, and a swing and a miss. And on the strikeout, the ball hit the ground, and so with bases loaded, it's just strike 3. So Lorvik gets her first strikeout of the game, and it brings up Amelia Jacobson to the plate. Fresh count, 2 outs. Amelia Jacobson, a line drive caught by Kate Dagan. Good reflexes. That wraps up the top of the 6th, but 3 runs will come across with 3 hits, 3 errors, and 3 left on base here for the Cossacks. We send it to the bottom of the 6th. It is a 4-run deficit for the Beresford Watchdogs. Leading things off when we return, Harley Koth, followed by Kennedy Merrigan and Harper Olson here on 5 Stars, streaming on YouTube and Fox Sports Radio.
Hi, I'm Skylar Block, and I'm honored to announce that I'll be stepping into the role of branch manager at the First Dakota National Bank in Beresford. Beresford has always been a community built on relationships, trust, and hard work, and I'm excited for the opportunity to continue serving our customers, supporting local businesses, agriculture, and helping our community grow for years to come. Go Watchdogs.
First Dakota National Bank, Beresford, South Dakota. See them for all of your banking needs. Member FDIC. Jensen Insurance in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls is an independent insurance agency. They represent many different companies, which is important because it allows you to choose the very best insurance at the most competitive price. Jensen Insurance is proud they selected Auto Owners Insurance as one of their carriers because Auto Owners is very competitive and they provide some of the best coverage on the market. Jensen Insurance and Auto Owners, ready to go to work for you, with locations in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls.
Bottom of the 6th inning, it's a 9-5 lead for Sioux Valley over the Watchdogs. Harley Koth at the plate here for Beresford, who needs some runs. Big thank you to our sponsors of this game that include Eastway Auto, Jensen Insurance, Olson's Ace Hardware, Burt's Bar and Grill, Muller Auto Parts, First Dakota National Bank, and Sunshine Foods. That one is lofted up, could be trouble, and it is. A blooper into right field and a base hit for the Watchdogs. Their 8th of the game. 2nd for Harley Koth, by the way. And it brings up Kennedy Merrigan to the plate. And looks like we will have a runner in her place. Or do we have a change elsewhere in the lineup? Gwen Traxler is going to get an at-bat here in place of Kennedy Merrigan. Runner on first, no outs here. McKinley Schwab and Traxler, the first time they've seen each other in this one. Traxler sits on the first pitch, a called strike one. Next one misses low and inside. 1-1, it makes a count. Beresford led majority of this game and now finds himself down 4. Traxler no swing, but it is in for strike 2. Gwen Traxler in her first at bat here of the game. And she will hit it and foul it off. Out of play it goes. And a big thank you to South Dakota Public Broadcasting for allowing us to broadcast local area teams. For complete coverage, updated scores, and photos of the high school softball championships, visit sdpb.org/softball. Another 1-2, a swing and a miss. And we've got our first out in the bottom of the 6th. The Watchdogs now have 5 outs to try and make up 4 runs between this inning and next. For updated content, check out SDPB Sports on social media. At the plate now is Harper Olson for the Watchdogs. And immediately gets the bat on it. It's going to drop fair for the Watchdogs. I think they thought it was foul. Maybe could have had extra, but it will be a single for Harper Olson. So 2 hits here in this inning, and every time Beresford's gotten a hit in an inning, they've gotten a couple. And I think we've got another sub. As it looks like Kendra Ellis will get an opportunity to hit here in place of Ashlyn Olson. Ellis with runners on first and second, just 1 out she faces. Her first at bat, first pitch she sees low and outside, ball 1. 9-5 your score, but both teams with 9 hits exactly. 18 total between the two, but it's been the errors are certainly the difference. 5 from Beresford, none from the Cossacks defense. Swing and a miss there, 1-1 the count. The 1-1. It's fouled off. Back to the glove of Jacobson. 1-2 now your count. One ball, 2 strikes and out, and runners on first and second. Kendra Ellis, her first at bat of the game, and she'll go down swinging. McKinley Schwab picks up strikeout 4 and closes in on ending this inning with her team up 4. Reese Olson, the leadoff hitter for the Watchdogs, steps up. She is 1 for 2 in the game with a single, was also walked. McKinley Schwab has seemingly found her rhythm in the circle here in this game. Oh, 1 the count. A swing and a miss there, make it 0-2. The 0-2 pitch coming up here. McKinley Schwab sends it in. It's fouled out, and she'll see the same count, 0-2. As we'll quick try and get a score update on the Class B Consolation Championship. Reese Olson looking to get on base here. She's got 2 runners on. The 0-2, a swing and a miss. McKinley Schwab will take all 3 herself as we are sent into the final inning of action. Entering the 7th, it's 9-5. Sioux Valley leads Beresford.
Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford, is independently owned and operated. Brad and his staff takes pride in their customer focus with a passion for delivering excellence in everything they do. Doing things right is the motto at Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford. See them for premier products and service. Muller Auto Parts, a proud supporter of USD and the Beresford area, delivering the right products to the right place at the right time every day.
Ace is the place to shop for Dad this Father's Day during the Ace Hometown Day sale June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware, Beresford. Every dad loves to grill, and Ace has up to $500 in savings on their grill lineup. Save up to $500 on mowers, and Milwaukee and DeWalt power tools are up to 25% off. The Ace Hometown Day sale for dads June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware, Beresford.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
6 innings in, and the Cossacks lead Beresford 9-5 entering the top of the 7th. Sioux Valley with 3 outs to try and shore up their odds heading into the bottom half of the inning. Leading off will be Audrey Morano. She led off last inning with a single. Riley Lorvik in the circle here for Beresford. As the first pitch misses high, ball 1. And that one fouled off, make it 1-1. Score update on the Class B Consolation Championship. In the bottom of the 6th, Freeman Marion Freeman Academy still leads, and it's 8-1 over the Redfield Pheasants. And the next pitch, fouled up and out of play it goes. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Audrey Morano at the plate here. Faces a 1-2 count. Sits on ball 2. 2-2 the count here. No outs, no runners on. It's the leadoff hitter in the top of the 7th. And the count now full, 3-2. A payoff pitch coming up here for Riley Lorvik. The 3-2. A swing and a miss, and Lorvik gets the strikeout. Our last 4 outs have now all been strikeouts in the game. That's just Lorvik's second strikeout of the game, and it brings up Shelby High to the plate. Shelby High 1 for 3, but has reached on an error as well. The 1-0 finds its way to the zone, 1-1. Next one, also a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 1 out, no runners on. At the plate here, Shelby High, as on deck awaits, I believe, Cameron Eaker. And that one hanging off. Thought about swinging, decided not to. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. And it's grounded off foul. Dagan will pick it up, and right back to Lorvik it goes for another 2-2 pitch. Now a full count here as that one misses outside. You got to think we're getting towards the end of game 3 for these players and back-to-back-to-back game days. Just getting a little tired and looking to close out strong here as That one just inside, ball 4 and a base runner for Sioux Valley. That is Riley Lorvik's first walk of the game, and it brings up Cameron Eaker to the plate. Takes a cut at that one, misses it 0-1. Oh, 1 with an out here. Riley Lorvik winds up, sends it in low and inside. One 1 the count, and this time it's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. An out and a runner on first. Sioux Valley not needing any runs, but of course would love to add some on here before we send it to the final half inning of action. Their lead is 4. It's the largest we've seen for either side. A swing and a miss. Lorvik gets another strikeout. Cassidy Smith now at the plate with Morgan Lemmy on deck. Fresh count here for Cassidy Smith. Hangs off the pitch, 1-0. It's the top of the lineup in her 5th plate appearance of the day. Anytime you get a bat 5 times, usually a good sign for your team's offense. Next one misses for ball 2. And Smith now finds herself up 3-0 in the count here. Has not had to swing yet in this at bat. And it comes in high, a 4-pitch walk. So 2 walks have caused 2 runners here for the Cossacks. At the plate with Morgan Lemmy at the plate. Beresford just trying to keep it a 4-run game here heading to the bottom of the 7th. Morgan Lemmy at the plate here. And a grounder over to shortstop. It's picked up and they'll get the out at second. And we are headed into the final half inning of action. Cassidy Smith is thrown out at second. No runs off of no hits, no errors, and 2 left on base in that one. Bottom of the 7th inning we go. The Watchdogs trail 9-5. They need 4 to stay alive in this one.
Sunshine Foods in Beresford is excited to be a part of Beresford. The residents of Beresford have always been loyal to the community, which is a big reason Sunshine Foods makes Beresford home. You can count on Sunshine Foods for the best deli lunch in town. Sunshine Foods offer fresh produce, top quality meats, always clean surroundings, and a friendly staff. Proud to be a sponsor of the Beresford Watchdogs, Sunshine Foods, Beresford.
Back to the field, bottom of the 7th inning here. Taven Tiedemann to lead off for the Beresford Watchdogs with Ivy Kaiser on deck and Riley Lorvik in the hole. It's the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Beresford. They need 4 runs as they trail 9-5. It's become an anyway on situation. And the score now 8-3 on the Class B Consolation Championship side with Freeman Mirror and Freeman Academy leading Redfield in the top of the 7th. Tiedemann will foul this one up. And the Watchdogs down to their final 3 outs to try and win their final game of the season. 1-1 the count, and Tiedemann tries laying down the bunt. It counts as strike 2. Tiedemann's 2 for 3 in the game. She's had a very solid day at the plate. One and two the count here, winding up and firing in. McKinley Schwab gets yet again another strikeout. She is racking them up late here. Ivy Kaiser now at the plate for the Watchdogs, who are down to their final 2 outs. After this game, we'll have final stats for the Watchdogs and some celebration and awards on the field. Kaiser fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Won the count. One out, Kaiser at the plate. No runners on. Gets just a piece of that one straight back to the glove of Amelia Jacobson. It goes, and now finds herself down 0-2 in the count. Watchdogs need something here. It's sent in and hit high up into center field. It's going to be shallow, and it's brought in for the out. Sioux Valley is 1 out away from clinching the Consolation Championship, but Beresford, it's not over till it's over. At the plate, Riley Lorvik started at first base, now a pitcher. She's 2 for 2 in the game and has also drawn a walk. She has arguably been the best hitter for Beresford throughout the tournament. First pitch just misses inside, 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch here, Schwab. Just misses outside. So Lorvik, the 2-0 advantage in the count. That one finds his own, counts now at 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Lorvik, a grounder over to second. It's grabbed, and the throw to first is in time. That is the ball game here on the field. Your final score here, 9-5. Sioux Valley defeats the Beresford Watchdogs and claims the Consolation Championship. We'll step aside for just a moment. When we return, your final stats in the celebration on the field.
Hello, this is Carla from Bert's Sports Bar and Grill in Beresford. Join us for lunch today. We have daily specials 5 days a week, or you can order your favorites from our menu. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill features lots of sandwiches choices. People rave about our appetizers and say our burgers are the best around. So come and join us for lunch today. We would love the company. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill, Beresford, where quality customer service is number one.
Finance your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and pay as little as $89 a month. Eastway Auto in Beresford is offering some great incentives right now on Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Up to $1,000 rebates on the purchase of 2025 models, or up to $500 on the purchase of 2026 Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Or choose interest-free financing up to 60 months with qualified credit. Yes, it's a great time to buy your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and save at Eastway Auto in Beresford.
Hi, I'm Skylar Block, and I'm honored to announce that I'll be stepping into the role of branch manager at the First Dakota National Bank in Beresford. Beresford has always been a community built on relationships, trust, and hard work, and I'm excited for the opportunity to continue serving our customers, supporting local businesses, agriculture, and helping our community grow for years to come. Go Watchdogs.
First Dakota National Bank, Beresford, South Dakota. See them for all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
And your final score here on the field, it is 9-5 with the Sioux Valley Cossacks defeating the Beresford Watchdogs in the Consolation Championship. So Sioux Valley will grab the 5th spot in state, and for Beresford, they will place 6th in the Class A state tournament. Your final stats in this one, the Watchdogs with 5 runs off of 9 hits, 5 errors in the field, and 5 left on base, and those errors in the field really were the difference in today's game. At the plate, Reese Olson went 1 for 3 with a single. Taven Tiedemann went 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Ivy Kaiser went 0 for 4. Riley Lorvik went 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Kate Dagan went 1 for 3 with a single. Harley Koth was 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Kennedy American was 0 for 2, while Gwen Traxler was 0 for 1. Harper Olson was 1 for 3. Ashton Olson was 0 for 2. And Kendra Ellis was 0 for 1. In the circle, Brindley Moaning pitched 5 1/3 innings with 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 9 runs. Riley Lorvik finished the game with 1 2/3 innings pitched with 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, and no runs given up. As it's time now here for the awards on the field as the Watchdogs take 6th in the state, while Sioux Valley will take number 5 in the state. The Watchdogs roster, coached by Matt Storo. We start with Taven Tiedemann, Ashton Olson, Harper Olson, Avery Jorgensen, Brindley Moaning, Gracie Ebert, Brielle Bidney, Gwen Traxler, Kennedy Merrigan, Harley Koth, Kate Dagan, Kendra Ellis, Julia Kinney, Reese Olson, Ariana Gannon, Jordan Weiland, Ivy Kaiser, Harper Johnson, and Riley Lorvik. And for the seniors on the team, we've got Taven Tiedemann, Harley Koth, and Kendra Ellis. So for Tiedemann, Koth, and Ellis, officially their final game played as a Beresford Watchdog, as I'm sure they will be missed greatly by Coach Matt Storo and the remaining team. As again, the Beresford Watchdogs finish up state play going 1-2. Winning yesterday and then dropping their first and final games here on the field, and that is where they will claim 6th place in the state. And then coming up, we'll have the Cossacks getting their 5th place Consolation Championship. But I'd like to take a moment to thank our Beresford sponsors, as we couldn't do these streams without you. They include Eastway Auto, Jensen Insurance, Olson's Ace Hardware, Burt's Bar and Grill, Muller Auto Parts, First Dakota National Bank, and Sunshine Foods. And we've got now the all-tournament team for Beresford. Brindley Moaning will get it. And I can't say that's too much of a surprise. She had a heck of a tournament run, a lot of innings pitched, and congratulations to Brindley Moaning, just a freshman for the Watchdogs, and certainly wouldn't be shocked to find her and this team back in the state tournament next year when she's a sophomore. And then for the Sioux Valley Cossacks, their roster coached by Tatum Sonnenberg. The roster includes Quinn Jacobson, Shelby High, McKinley Schwab, Lila Benson, Collins Howell, Zaylee Lanchin, Zoe Hemestead, Cassidy Smith, Amelia Jacobson, Emma Hansen, Hayden Santama, J.C. Olson, Cameron Eaker, Morgan Lemmy, Abby Axtell, and Audrey Morano. So in Class A, we are all wrapped up with the consolation side of the bracket, and now for the championship side of the bracket. First up, of course, the 3rd place game, which will be played between Tri-Valley and West Central, and that game just moments away here at the Softball Players Complex. In Class B, in the Consolation Championship game, that game has wrapped up, and in that one, Freeman Marion Freeman Academy comes up with the win. And your final score in that one, we'll see in just a moment. As Gage Ravelette was on the call on 5-Star streaming on YouTube as well. 9-3, the Phoenix defeat the Pheasants. Congrats to all the players in this tournament on a great season. It's difficult to even make it to the state tournament, so congratulations. It's been a fun one here for the Beresford Watchdogs. Glad to have been able to been a part of this state tournament run with them, and a big thank you to South Dakota Public Broadcasting for allowing us to broadcast local area teams, as they do have exclusive rights, and always appreciate them allowing us to be a part of these state tournaments as well. Coming up later today, I've got one final game here at the tournament. It is the Class A state championship game against the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies and the Dakota Valley Panthers. That game will be on 5-Star streaming on YouTube. First pitch is set for 4. We'll probably push back a little bit, but you'll just want to keep it tuned so you don't miss a single at-bat in the state championship game. For Fox Sports Radio 101.5 AM 1570, we'll get you back to your regular programming. We'll wrap up the broadcast here on 5-Star streaming on YouTube, and it is 2:14 on the clock. We send it out of here. I'm Zach Spear. Have a great rest of your day, and hopefully you'll tune in for some Elk Point Jefferson Husky softball as they try to claim the state championship game on 5-Star streaming on YouTube later today.